I read an article on Mirror about a woman who issued a warning after losing £16,000 in a WhatsApp recruitment scam. Now, let me quickly summarize this story. So, Alice, not her real name, was struggling financially and searching for a part-time job when she was contacted on WhatsApp by someone named Maddie, claiming to be from a reputable recruitment agency called Robot Half. Now, believing the offer to be genuine, Alice was introduced to someone called Lucy, who posed as an employee of another legitimate company with well-known clients such as Nokia and Highways England. Again, Alice was linked to Lucy through WhatsApp. Now, even though Alice was skeptical about the job offer, she actually agreed, and Lucy actually guided Alice through several tasks, promising payment and allowing her to withdraw small amounts initially. Now, to cut the long story short, Alice was asked to invest her own money via crypto to fix a negative balance. Over 5 days, Alice poured in £16,000, convinced she would eventually be able to withdraw her earnings. When Alice finally realized she was being scammed, it was too late. The scammers blocked her, leaving her with deep debt. Despite Alice seeking help from her banks and the companies involved, Alice faced bankruptcy and a long-time road to financial recovery. Now, this story just goes to show the danger of job scams and the importance of staying vigilant. Now, because I keep this video short and sweet, I actually summarized the story. But if you want to read the story in details, I will leave a link to the story in the description box where you can go read it during your own time. I shared this story to tell you guys that job scams are a prevalent threat here in the UK. And job scams are increasingly attacking individuals seeking employment. The job scams here in the UK can take various shapes, from fake job offers and people impersonating recruitment agencies to work from home job schemes and phishing attacks. So that is why you need to understand how these scams operate, and knowing how to protect yourself is crucial. It will empower you to avoid financial loss, just like the lady I shared her story earlier on, identity theft, and emotional distress. So with that said, in this video, I will share 5 common job scams to be aware of here in the UK and how to protect yourself from them. The first job scam I would like to share with you guys is fake job offers. Now, for this one, scammers will post fake job listings on legit job boards like Indeed or LinkedIn, or they would even send you unsolicited emails. These job offers often promise high salary for minimal work. Once you show interest, they might ask you to pay upfront fees for training, background check, or equipment, only for you to discover that the job does not exist immediately after you make this payment. Now, I read an article on BBC about scammers pretending to be 2i Recruits and Nolan Recruitment. These scammers actually use the name of this legit recruitment agency and even the names of actual employees working in the company to deceive job seekers, which caused distress and financial loss for many of their victims, including an 18-year-old who lost nearly £3,000. Likewise, the scam actually damaged the reputation of these recruitment agencies due to negative reviews left by the scammed individuals. So this situation where scammers posted fake job adverts actually affected the reputation of the companies they were pretending to be, because they got bad reviews from the people they scammed. I mean, the people the scammers scammed on with using their name, they got bad reviews, and the people they scammed were in financial distress, and one even lost almost £3,000. Like, imagine an 18-year-old losing £3,000. So guys, we need to be careful when it comes to searching for jobs. The second is phishing scams. For these scams, scammers will send fraudulent emails that appears to be from reputable companies. The email often asks for personal information, or it will direct you to a fake website that will even look legit, where it will trick you to enter sensitive data such as your password, bank details, national insurance number, just to steal your information. The third one is work from home scam. Now, this work from home scam, it's a big issue, because with the propriety of work from home jobs, scammers are starting to target this market with similarly lucrative job offers. They will pose as a company or reputable person to get you to trust them. In this scam, scammers will promise easy money for minimal work as usual. They would ask you to pay for your starter kit, because you are working from home, like for your chair or for your table or for training or other upfront costs. Once you make the payment, the scammer will just disappear, or the job offer will turn out to be illegal or non-existent. The fourth one is recruitment agency scams. So what they'll do is that they'll set up a fake recruitment agency where they will charge job seekers money for services like CV review, writing CV, interview coaching, or exclusive job listing. In reality, some of these services are even for free, or they were stolen from legitimate agencies to come sell to you, and those legitimate agencies actually put these resources out there for free. That is why I always tell people that before they pay for any service, they should use free resources like watching YouTube videos or reading online articles or blog posts. Then after you have exhausted all the free resources in your disposal and you're not getting your desired results, you can now opt for a paid service. Learn to do your research yourself, people. Learn to do things yourself, people. Try to sit down and watch videos that can help your life, or read blog posts that can help your life. Instead of looking for shortcuts and paying for someone to just do things for you. Now, the fifth scam is reshipping and money mule scams. For this one, the scammers would actually recruit people to help them receive goods or funds and forward them to another address or account. Now, these scams are often part of a larger criminal activities, such as laundering stolen goods or money. For this one, you need to be careful, because if you are caught by police here in the UK, it might actually put you in hot water, because they might not want to hear your side of the story until they actually do their findings, and then they will exonerate you, which could take time. So you have to be careful if you are applying for any job where they will tell you, oh, we'll send you a package, then you will now resend the package somewhere else, or we send you money, then you now transfer it to another money. Just know that it's a scam. Now, before I share how to protect yourself from this scam, in the comment section, tell me if you're falling for any of these job scams, or tell me how you protect yourself from these job scams. Now, the first way to protect yourself is that before applying for any job, research the employer. Look for an official website, check job boards or forum review, and verify the account information. You want to be wary of companies with no online presence or using generic email domains, e.g., they have like gmail.com or Yahoo and stuff like that instead of their corporate domain. So here in the UK, when a recruiter reach out to you for job opportunity, they will actually use their company email to reach out to you. So for example, let's say someone from McDonald's is reaching out to you for a job, you would actually see their name, their surname at mcdonalds.com. That's how it is here. You will not see their name and surname, or their name and numbers, and they'll put gmail.com or yahoo.com. No, it doesn't work that way. You would actually see the company name in their email address. But it doesn't mean that because you see the company name in their email address means that the job offer is also legit. You have to do your due diligence. Now, the second way to protect yourself is that if you receive a job offer out of the blue, especially one that seems to be too good to be true, approach it with caution. I know people will say God works in mysterious ways, but scammers often use unsolicited offers to lure victims, promising them high salary, flexible hours, or remote work options with little to no effort required. So before you say, oh, it's God that is working in mysterious ways, ensure that if you receive any unsolicited job offer, contact the company directly. Like, look for a way to contact the company directly using the official account details on their website to verify the offer. Ask specific questions about the job, the company, and the hiring process to ensure that the offer is legit. So anything they send to you out for the job offer, take it and go and ask questions from the legit company itself to be sure that yes, the job offer is legit. The third way to protect yourself from job scams here in the UK is to avoid payments. Now, any job that will tell you to make any payment is a scam. In the UK, it's actually illegal for an employer to tell you to pay for a job before they give you the job. It is illegal here in the UK. Legit employers would never ask you to pay for a job offer, background check, or training. It is almost certain that if you are asked for money at any point in time during your recruitment process, then it is a scam. I know that for some people applying for some jobs where they will need to do DBS check, they have to pay for their DBS check themselves. However, if you have to pay for a DBS check yourself, the company would tell you that you will pay for it in the recruitment process, but you would have to pay for it after they've given you the job offer, not before they give you the job offer. So the way it works is, once they give you your job offer, before you start the job, they will say, okay, you have to pay for your DBS. Once you pay for your DBS, then you can now start the job once your DBS is clear. Not during the recruitment process or even before they even do any interview, they'll be telling you to be paying for DBS. No, they might tell you that you might need to pay for your DBS, but they will not collect money from you before they give you a job offer. So guys, be wary. The first way to protect yourself is to never share sensitive personal information such as your national insurance number, bank details, or copies of your ID card until you are absolutely sure of the employer's legitimacy, until you're actually sure that this person is a genuine employer. Now, genuine employers would only ask you for your information later in the recruitment process, typically after a job offer has been made, before they start asking you to show them your passport or before they start asking you to do your right to work check. Now, speaking of right to work check, I do have a video on the channel that talks about how to do your right to work check here in the UK. You can go watch it to know how to do your right to work check if you don't know how to do that. I'll link the video to this video for those who are interested in watching it. In most cases, now that they've introduced the right to work check, most employers will not even ask you for your document because they know that when they tell you to do your right to work check, they can see all your details on gov.uk. But some employers might still ask you to give them your details. But they would ask that when they're giving you the job offer and they know that, yes, you are going to start working with them. Not before they even interview you or when they've not given you a job offer. Another way to protect yourself from job scams here in the UK is to cross-check job postings on multiple platforms to ensure they are legit. You see, job postings could be a red flag if the same job is posted across different job sites but with varying contact details or salary information. So when you're looking for a job here in the UK and you come across a job posting that seems sketchy and you're not sure if it's a legit job or not, what you can do is to check different job platforms here in the UK for that particular job. So you can check Indeed, LinkedIn, or even the company's website for that particular job and just double check if you're skeptical about the job posting you are applying for. Now, the sixth way to protect yourself is if you encounter a job scam, report it to the relevant authorities. In the UK, Action Fraud is the National Reporting Centre for frauds and cyber crimes here in the UK. Because by reporting a job scam, you will be preventing others from falling victim into similar scam. Remember that you reporting a job scam here in the UK could be key to stopping a scam in its tracks. Because you might come across a job scam and you might not report it. And later on, those scammers can become sophisticated because you did not report it and they were not caught when they were still doing small scam, and they might come back and still scam you. So you have to report it just so that you are safe and other people too are safe. Now, the seventh way to protect yourself from job scam is that if a job offer or a recruitment process seems off, trust your instinct. It's better to miss out on a potential job than to fall a victim to scam. Prevention is better than cure. And that is protect yourself from job scams is that if the job offer seems too good to be true, offering high paying or little work or no experience required, be skeptical. Scammers often lure victims with unrealistic promises because, to be fair, who wants to do hard work to make money? Nobody wants to do it, but the money is usually in the hard work you are running away from. The ninth way to prevent yourself from job scams is to watch for signs such as poorly written job adverts, vague job descriptions, unrealistic salaries, or lack of contact information. Legit employers here in the UK would actually provide you with precise details about the job and the company and their expectations from you during the recruitment process. The last but not the least way to protect yourself from job scams here in the UK is to stick to well-known and reputable job boards like Indeed, Reads, and Total Jobs to look for jobs. This is not to say you cannot fall to job scam on those boards, but they can actually reduce the risk of you falling for job scams. Do you get? Because these platforms often have measures to verify employers and detect fraudulent activities. However, you need to remain vigilant even on trusted sites, as some scams can still slip through those verification processes that these legit job boards have put in place. In conclusion, job scams here in the UK have severe consequences like the two stories I shared. You can see how the job scams affected both the organization and the individuals. But by staying informed and vigilant, you can protect yourself. Always be cautious when dealing with unfamiliar complaints or job offers, and take steps to verify the legitimacy of any opportunity. You know, prevention is better than cure. And I hope that by following the tips I have outlined in this video can significantly reduce your risk of falling victims to job scams here in the UK during your job search.